What's up, everybody? I'm just posting a video. I'm still working on a bunch of different stuff inside the shop. I still old doodlebug style frame here. I want to stretch out about 18 inches. Do some type of power plant. I want to do like 3 jack shafts, all kinds of gear reduction on it. See if I can pull something crazy out on it. This one here is just a resto mod. I'm gonna probably do the Briggs flathead engine on it. It's kind of fits the era in which that bike came out. My little boy's go-kart here, he helped me fix it up, helped me paint it, sand it down, helped me do all the stuff to it. I still got my air ride go-kart with the Honda 4Trax 200 5-speed semi-automatic. This hasn't been touched in probably about 2 years now. It runs a jack shaft setup as well, hydraulic disc brakes, air ride. It fits the truck body that I have up here that matches my mini truck I took to many shows throughout the years. This cart here, the bottom half of it, is the actual cart that came with the truck body, which is on the ceiling. And I noticed a lot of problems with it. It was a one-wheel peel, needed to be live axle. It didn't have any structural integrity to it, so I added some more railing to it. The brakes on it was a brake band. I put hydraulic disc brakes on it. And it's removable, so you can change the pads, change the rotor, whatever. The jack shaft setup on it, I had to do. The whole reason I had to do it was to fit inside the opening that's in the back of the truck up there. I had to move it off to one side. This go-kart and this go-kart has the exact same dimensions. The wheelbases are the same, the widths, the engine location, the seat location. But this one, whenever I added the front suspension, it took away all my leg room. On this one, I'm stretched out, I'm comfortable. You can slide it around with one gearing setup, which with the jack shaft style, you can change the gearing. Right now, I can take the rear sprocket off, move it to the front, and make this cart here scoot pretty good. Right now, it's set up, it probably does about a good 45, about 47 miles an hour. But it does have 2 chains, as you can see, with a jack shaft. Centripetal clutch on it. I wanted to do a torque converter, but the way I've got it set now, I'm happy with it. It launches strong, and if I want to go fast, I can just take 5 minutes, switch the gears around on it. Tonight, I found out the 79 Briggs & Stratton flathead had been underwater whenever our home got flooded back in 2018. We lost everything, and apparently this motor was lost too. I didn't know it. It was inside my shop. I pulled it out, tried to rejuvenate it. Inside of it's full of muck. I got to pull the side cover, clean it out. Probably go ahead and change the rings and everything on the upper part of the cylinder and all that as well. Do what I can to it. I probably put some type of slide carb on it instead of the old gas tank mounted carburetor, which is pretty nasty right now. I'm not going to try to do anything with that. It's too bad a shape. The inside of the tank is ruined. It'll take a week rolling rocks and washers and stuff around inside of it to break all that rust up, and it'll eventually fall apart at that point. So I'm going to leave that alone. Whenever I do use this engine, like I said, it'll probably go on this blue frame, and I might do a small fuel cell, a little small mini bike tank or something here in front of the seat. The little drag bike I've been playing with, I want to stretch it. Got about 18-inch stretch on it on the back. I've got some slick tires up on the shelf I probably put on it. Got another small bike off another little small mini bike I might put on the front. Yeah, I decided to go with a thumb throttle on this since I want to make it a quick little bike out the hole. That way you don't get the whiskey throttle technique going on whenever you launch it hard and you just hang on for dear life. You don't want it to go wide open, so I think the thumb throttle is a good little thing for a little small drag bike like this one. But yeah, got more projects coming up. I want to build some type of buggy. I want to jump some hills. You know, I've got little show toys. I've got a go-kart for my son. Got a little show toy over here that goes under the body so I can air out and show it with my truck. But this one here I can play with, and it still goes under my... This is going to be great for, like, there's a parade that goes on here in the little small town I live in, Veterans Day parade, and they usually have four-wheelers, motorcycles and stuff. This one here is going to be fun to just whip around and cut some donuts for them and stuff. And if I could have my show truck in the show, I'd try to clean this bad boy up. That 200cc 5-speed engine, theoretically, with the gearing, it's supposed to do 70 miles an hour. I'm scared to get on it. Fourth gear in this is terrifying. I eventually came out of it as soon as I shifted into fourth. The front end of it started getting loose. I had to let go of it. I had to back off, and I don't know, I welded it, so I should trust it. But okay, I'll stop talking now. Just wanted to touch base and let y'all know what was going on and kind of stuff I do around this place. Have a great night.